So what are the key takeaways from today's opposition protest here in the heart of Delhi against fuel price hikes led by Congress President Rahul Gandhi and attended by several opposition leaders? The takeaways are as follows. Number one, there was opposition unity on display to a certain extent. There was NCP Supremo Sharad Pawar who was there. There was a young representative from Badruddin Ajmal's AIUDF based in Assam. There were also MLA Somnath Bharti from the Aam Aadmi Party, MP Sanjay Singh from Arvind Kejriwal's Aam Aadmi Party as well, who were there. So there was opposition unity to some extent on display. The reason I'm saying some extent is the second key takeaway is that key allies from arguably the electorally most significant state of Uttar Pradesh, the key allies, the Samajwadi Party and the Bahujan Samaj Party, both were missing and were conspicuous by their absence from this mega protest by the opposition. The third takeaway is that the Congress and indeed the united opposition seems to have aced the optics game today, something that a lot of political commentators often give Prime Minister Modi and Amit Shah credit for. Today the optics seem to have been managed well by the Congress party. What I mean is that first, they started the protest from the Gandhi Memorial site at Rajghat, but more importantly, what they ensured was that the final protest venue was a petrol pump barely a kilometer away from Rajghat. The significance of the petrol pump being, one, of course, the symbolism that they're protesting against fuel hikes right outside an Indian Oil petrol pump. Second, because there was a large hoarding of Prime Minister Modi that was near the protest venue, underscoring the opposition's message. That really was the third big takeaway. Now, what's the fourth takeaway? The fourth takeaway is that the opposition is keeping the churn on unrelentingly. There's little over half a year left for the general elections of 2019, at least when the likely schedule of the general elections is to be. And the opposition is ensuring that they keep up the ante, and it's not as if they're going into slumber. Taking up an issue like fuel price hikes to register their protest today very significantly is an important way of keeping the churn on. Number 5, and the final takeaway today, is that it has been a case of role reversal, the same issues but a different opposition. You'll remember that in 2013 and 2014, before the general election, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his BJP very effectively went on a tirade against the then UPA-2 government, saying that the UPA-2 government were unable to control fuel prices. The opposition has taken it right out of the BJP's playbook, and in fact, the key difference is that this time when the opposition raises the same issue, they're on an even stronger wicket than the BJP was last time for two primary reasons. One, fuel prices are higher than they were in 2013 and 14. And number two, which is a very significant reason, is that at the time Manmohan Singh was Prime Minister, global oil prices were very high. So there was some defense the UPA could give that this is because of global economic conditions. However, for a significant duration of Prime Minister Modi's tenure at the helm of affairs, global oil prices have been low. But the oil prices, the diesel and petrol prices, have continued to stay high. So understandably, the Congress is trying to leverage public sentiment on that front as well. These were my 5 big takeaways from today's opposition protest here in the heart of New Delhi. Tell us if you agree in the comments below.